Um, Hello guys, this is full tutorial for one-click online subsystem plugin. I'm gonna create a project from scratch to use this plugin, which is intended to help you test your multiplayer game features as soon as possible using the default online subsystem and Steam services. Okay, let's do it. Make sure you install it first. Install the plugin and let's create an object from scratch, basically the third person. I think it's gonna be easy. Third person character, my dude, one click online subsystem. I'm gonna use it just blueprint. Okay, let's create. Now this is the documentation. So the plugin basically is modifying the default engine INI and the saved default engine INI to use the Steam subsystem through the developer setting, which we will see it here after we enable the plugin. Let's enable it. One click Steam subsystem, restart. Now it's enabled. Now we should see this here. The plugin will apply these settings into the project INI config, this one. After we apply the setting, first let's go from setting and make sure we show plugin content. Let's go to all with engine, then plugin, one click. It's here, but let's just find it. Oh, this one click here. This is the one. Blueprint, just run the editor. All we need to apply setting. That's it. And we can try the standalone game. So Steam need to use a standalone game to connect to the Steam. We cannot do this with in editor game play. That's it. This is Steam. Spacewar. Spacewar is the default developer game from Steam. Okay, let's delete this. Now we connected, and in the default engine, let's scroll down. This is the value from the project setting here. This is the value. We can change this here, especially this one. I will do it, but not now. Okay, let's try and move some of the example. I made this example to test the system. Example. Let's transfer this to maps. Copy. We always copy, we don't move, so we don't break the plugin. UMG, we need this and this. We can keep those. And we copy this. Control Shift S for for saving. Now let's just change this to this so we don't have any conflict, naming conflict. Let's see the menu, which is the first thing you need to do, menu, and let's put it on the game default, and on the start we don't need to change anything. Main menu. No, it's menu map, this one. Let's go to the level blueprint and change the widget to use this one. No, not this one. Use this OCOS menu, this one. Can just yeah, we use this. Just for you know, just renaming this thing. Now if we use the, let's see if it works. Yeah, it works. This is it. Quit. Let's just change some of the setting here. Now let's talk about the system. I made this in a widget just for the sake of for easy, so I don't want to use widget inside widget inside widget. I don't want to make it complex. That's okay. From the construct script, we just bind the functions. We bind these 5 functions. Where are they? You can see it here. Okay, we bind the functions. Now let's talk first about we create server first. After we calling the create session on the one-click online subsystem, we specify this struct, which taking the server name, max player, and if it is LAN or not. I made this for the dedicated server, just additional slot. After we use this function, the subsystem will call the callback here. After the bind, we bind this on create session complete. The system will call this function. After this, this will be called. I add those parameters just for the for testing and for debugging. Now after we create the session, we need to start it. We start the session by calling the start session function from the one-click online subsystem. Now this will call the delegate here on start session complete. This will launch the event, adding this also for the for debugging, nothing more. After we start the session, we will call this client. It's not we call open level. It's server travel, should be. Now let's change this one to the main map. Let's copy, paste. Now we created a session. This is for the server. Now on the client, we need to find the session first. Now we call find session from the widget, which call the first it will clear the server list. This list will be clear every time we press this button. Then we call the find session function as any function. We have the delegate here. On find session complete will be called just for the debugging. Now after this, for every session we found, we will call on session found delegate. So it will call the two. This will be called after this is completed, the find session function. And this, for every session we found, we will create server slot, and we add it as a child into the server list. And this only has this widget. And join session will call this function, which is join session. That's it. This is for the server slot. And now we feed the server slot with the server info struct. This is the server info struct. Okay, we break it just to show these values. Okay, now we join the session. We joined the session. We have extra. This is just for the debugging. You don't need to do this. Just for extra, just to show you how you use the delegate on destroy session complete. Now this is for quitting game, and this is just for making sure we only type numbers on the max player text, max player max player value. Okay, now we can search this. We create session. We're in this map, which is the main map. Now on main map we have this simple widget, which is show players. I'm gonna just change it to the one I copied from here, and this is so simple widget. You will just it will call this every 3 seconds. It will add all the players in the game from game state player array, and it will add their name on the list, on the player list. Okay, return to main menu. Let's see, this will destroy the session, and we go to main menu. This changes onto menu map. That's it. I think we are ready. to package the game. Let's just make some adjustment. This is example menu map. Let's go to menu, this menu map, and we go into packaging. Where is the map list? List of maps. Content example. So this and main map, menu map. We add this 2 map here. That's it. This is all we need. Let's package. I think we're ready to package the game. Let's add a folder. Package. And we wait. Let's see the documentation. Basically, destroy. When I start them again, we enabled it. Steam Dev App ID. Show plugin. Run editor. Okay, for run editor. Then plugin. Now let's open this one, this utility, apply setting. I made this this function. It's the same as this apply setting to config. It's just with the more. If you want to change it in game or something. Okay, let's see where where's package. Let's see. This is the game package. Just add character, add create shortcut. Minus look. We open this. Now let's copy this one, and I have a virtual machine running on the background. Just press F11 so it's not full screen. I have this thing. It's yeah. This is the package, and let's just delete this from the virtual machine. Copy, paste, and let's create a shortcut. Let's create from the virtual machine. Minus log. Now it open on the virtual machine. It has another Steam account. Okay, from anywhere now we should create server. We will travel to the main map. Now on On this one, this another account, this find session, it's here. We can see the ping, it's 9.9999. It's bug on the engine. It's not from this plugin, it's from the engine. Let's join now. Let's see if we can see each other. Now we're traveling, I think. Yeah, success. We can see each other now. This is the players. We can see each other on the internet. That's it, guys. Now last thing I want to try, let's just try this from here. Just go to this and I will use my game, not this. I have game on Steam, have this app ID. I'm gonna try this here. Going to the run editor utility, which we need to press this every time we change anything here. If we don't change anything from here, we do not. But if we change, we need to apply setting. Now let's just test. It was spacebar. Now let's see if it becomes this game, my game. It's the multiverse. Let's see if we can see it here. Okay, we're joining the multiverse demo. This is so it's everything working. Okay. Thank you for your patience. See you next. Assalamu alaikum.